Palami, Prime Minister's reply to the motion of thanks in the Rajya Sabha today. It's going to be an agenda setter, a tone that will be set for the BJP to follow suit ahead of 24. Do give us an insight into what's likely to be spelt out today.
Well, Nabila, you heard the Prime Minister's speech in the Lok Sabha, of course, just a couple of days ago. It's going to be a no-holds-barred attack against the opposition, specifically, of course, against the Congress party. You heard, of course, the previous speaker speaking about, OBC and their representation within the government, because that's been one of the charges that Rahul Gandhi has been leveling against the central government. And the Prime Minister said, if you remember, in the Lok Sabha, that I'm very surprised that we cannot see the biggest OBC among us all, and that is me. He, of course, pointed towards himself at that point of time. It's going to be unsparing. This is going to set the agenda as far as the Lok Sabha elections of 2024 is concerned. This is almost like a pitch that he's making before, of course, he officially could start his general election campaign. So, yes, he will go after the Congress party. He will go after the opposition. He did take pot shots at them, saying that this is a broken alliance altogether. It seemed earlier that this was Hanumati Ka Kunba, he said, which then became Akla Chalore, basically talking about the disintegration of the India alliance, where partners decided to go their separate ways, especially starting with, of course, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee saying that she will be fighting it alone in Bengal. Nitish Kumar, of course, joining hands with the NDA as well. Now, of course, reports coming in that RLD Chief Jan Chaudhary is in talks with the BJP to join the NDA as well. The NDA, of course, is trying to build its strength from, in numbers as well, because it was very rare, but the Prime Minister did give a number saying the NDA, of course, will be 400 parts, but this time the BJP on its own will bring 370 seats in the Lok Sabha election. So that was a very confident Prime Minister speaking in that address, in that reply to the motion of thanks of the President's address in the Lok Sabha, and expected to be that very same confident posturing in the Rajya Sabha as well.
All right. The last speech, Prime Minister Modi really tore down the opposition parties to suggest that they don't have the will to win. So this time, while he spoke on those lines in the Lok Sabha, today the speech is going to be extensively on those lines in the Rajya Sabha. So he's just arrived, and we know that the opposition party netas from different states, this is the background where southern state leaders from opposition-ruled states are protesting vehemently against deprivation of funds for states like Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, etc. So this is the backdrop. While Prime Minister Modi gets ready to speak, you have protests in Jantar Mandir by opposition-ruled states. Palami.
That's right. Recently, the opposition you've seen has been all guns blazing against the centre, especially in terms of disbursement of central funds for southern states. First day it was the issue of Karnataka, which was raised. Then, of course, it was the issue of Tamil Nadu, which led to a huge war of words yesterday in a parliament when DMK MPs sparred with the central ministers. And then today, of course, there were pot shots taken at the Kerala government by the Railways Minister Ashwini Vaishnav, and he said that the state government is not cooperating in terms of infrastructure development in the state. So the centre can't be blamed for the same. There are protests, of course, happening by these governments in Jantar Mandir as well. Expect the Prime Minister to, in fact, try and clarify some of those arguments which are being leveled at, allegations leveled at by at the central government, because as far as the BJP is concerned, there's a mega southern push which is happening in the 2024 general election. So there will be, of course, speaking of the south as well. The Prime Minister, of course, has been visiting the southern part of the country several times in recent months. JP Nadda, BJP President, will be in Tamil Nadu this weekend.
As Prime